Yo, what up, Wolf Pack? This the Blind Wolf, and we back at it again. Check this out. Hey, Banky, I still got you. I still got the cup. I don't drink out of it, though. Big boy, need more water. Like to give a big shout out to the homie J Hardcore Boxing News. We can ready to get back at this Wolf Pack journey. Okay. Before I went to prison, I used to hang in a strip club. Used to sell a lot of marijuana, a lot of sniff, C. Y'all know what that is. And, I looked out for a lot of people down there. I made sure people were safe, as far as the dancers getting to their cars, getting to their rides and stuff when they got ready to leave from out of the club or whatever. And I met a lot of good people up in there. And mind you, I wasn't no bouncer and I wasn't employed by the club, but I was a regular there, and these people became good friends of mine, should I say. It was more than just being in the strip club, because I'm making money with these people, and some of the time I'm so busy I'm not even really paying attention to the girls like that. But this one particular night, meet a dude, he come up in there and he hang with us at the bar, and my man was chilling with us the whole night. So it's another group of dudes that was in the bar that night, and later on that night, they tried to pull a move on the dude that was over there chilling with us. So I just so happened to notice that he had been gone to the bathroom for a minute, and I like to keep my eyes on people, that's around me. I'm gonna go and check up on you and make sure you all right. So I get up and I go walk back there towards the bathroom, and three dudes got him hemmed up, and they trying to rob him in the club. So, and this a white dude, but cool as a fan, real big businessman, had a lot of money, just wanted to come out and have a nice time. But I see this. Now, mind you, the owner of the club and I, we real tight. We real tight. So the owner introduced me to the guy that I'm going back here to go check up on. Because like I said, I keep my eyes on everything in the club. Like, this is my little spot. I make money up in here. So, and this is back when they had the church phones out. So I go back there and I see what was going on. So real quick, I grab my chirp and I hit my homeboy. We called him Asshole, but this my man. And I ain't gonna say his real name, but he know who he is and he bout that mess. So I chirped him real quick, and he worked in a bar right next door to the club that I worked. Well, I ain't working, but I was in there doing my thing. So I hit him. I said, "Yo, get over here real quick." In like 3 seconds, he was over there. So soon as I see him, and they still got my man up in the corner, they not assaulting him, but they don't see me, and they not noticing that I'm setting it up. You know what I mean? Where it's up, I'm gonna make sure my man all right. So as soon as my homeboy get close up on me, I run up on the dude. I'm like, "Yo, what y'all think y'all doing?" And I whip my knife out. I ain't even had no pistol or nothing on me at the time. I whip my knife out, and I put my knife to one of the dudes, and I like pushed him into the ice room. So when I pushed him into the ice room, I got the knife up on him, and the white dude that the bar owner introduced me to, he's standing in the corner, shook. He like, "Man, what the heck is going on?" Like, I should have never even came to this club. I know that's what's running through his mind. So, make a long story short, me and my homeboy, we take the other dude's stuff. Take their little jewelry, their little money, sent them on their way. Now, mind you, this is my little spot. And I am straight in there. But that's a whole nother part of my life that we're going to get into later. Now, fast forward. Me and this guy, we actually became really, really tight. And he owned a few businesses, and he was showing me how to do some things to get myself up out of hustling and into a more legitimate world. And if I am going to be hustling, on a much higher scale. I was getting ready to shoot to the moon. But I got locked up with the 357 in January, and all of the stuff that I was starting to learn under this guy, as a businessman, started like it was going down the drain. Because now I'm in prison, I'm losing my eyesight, but my man got my back. This dude really had my back. He paid for my lawyer, made sure I was straight on my, and I had lawyer money, but he paid for my lawyer. He was like, "No, I got you." I'm like, "Damn, that's what's up." So when I get over to the penitentiary, my man coming to visit me over there and everything, you know what I mean? Just like a true friend would. But he making slick moves for me. So I never asked him to do these things, but it just started happening and out the blue, and then I started just being prepared for it. Now, what started happening was when he would come into the visitor room over the penitentiary, it was like a table that separated us. It wasn't no divider or nothing like that at the time. So if you wanted to shake somebody's hand, hug them, you actually could do these things. So I would go and I would sit in my seat, and he'd sit across from me, and we'd get to talking. And he'll be like sitting with his hands like this, but the whole time he digging up into his sleeve, and he's pulling out these little plastic pieces that's like little teeny squares, real little teeny squares. I can't really see what it is. So he plucking them across the table to me, and they like landing on my shirt. So I don't know what the hell this is. He was like, "It's money, it's money, you good, you good." He's saying it's money. So I'm like, "Oh snap." So I'm grabbing it up, and as I'm grabbing it up, I'm trying to figure like, where can I put this where as though it won't be seen? But it's so small that I got plenty of hiding spots for this. So the visit is over with. I leave, and when you leave the visiting room over the penitentiary, you actually had to go down some stairs, then get strip searched, and then you would, go back to the blocks. Well, when you go down these stairs, it's a blind spot, because at a certain point, you get cut off from the floor, and it's more shady downstairs, and then you still have a few more steps to go down before you get to the door, and then it's like a little window right there. But in that little spot right there, that's a blind spot. So if you want to hide something real quick while you walking down the steps, you just got to be on point. And I had been over the penitentiary a few times by this time, so I already know the drill. Man, I get down there, I pop them in my mouth, and I slide them up into my gums real good, because I know them people up in there, they ain't checking people real good in the, where they check you at after you come from your visits. So I go through there, do a little strip search, you know what I mean, get my clothes and stuff, let them shake it on out. They don't find nothing, I put my stuff on, I get back over there to my cell. I'm happy as I don't know what. I get over there to the cell, I spit these joints out my mouth, and I'm cracking them open. My man got $200 for me, cash money. Cash money. I'm on. I straight go and grab me a can of tobacco from the dude down the tier that's selling cans of tobacco in the joint for like $1.50, but you can make like $1,000 off this joint. I straight go buy one from him. Boom, I'm on. I put some fingers together, and once I got done putting the fingers together, I'm like, now I'm getting ready to shoot my hustle game to the moon. But I'd have never got there if my man wasn't so loyal for me being the dude that I was before I got locked up and went on this bit. But now, mind you, I'm blind at the time. I still gotta eat in prison though. Ain't nobody uptown taking care of me like that. Ain't nobody uptown taking care of me like that. I was the one taking care of my family for the most part. People came to me when they needed something. And now I'm in a situation where I gotta eat. And mind you, I got children, so I still want to do for them. And I'm going to do for them. But that's, a whole nother story as well. But I get the tobacco and I get the fingering them up. And now I'm selling them joints. I'm rocking out. I'm rocking out. And now I'm able to start sending money back home, making sure my son got school clothes. My other children got clothes because they wasn't really in school like that yet. They was in like Head Start and stuff like that, which is still school, but I'm making sure all of them, getting what they needed. And that kind of like made me feel good, but all at the same time, look at the chances that I'm taking. I'm in the penitentiary hustling. Now, tobacco is illegal at this point. Like, you ain't supposed to have no tobacco products in the penitentiary whatsoever. And here I am, blind, hustling in the joint. But that ain't the only hustle I got. This built my hustle game up to a point where I started having a lot. And we're going to get a little bit more into that later on into my stories. I can't give it to you all at once. Can't give it to you all at once. But, yeah, man, my first hustle was selling tobacco in my cell with my bunk buddy Chuck Murrow. Now, my bunk buddy Chuck Murrow, he was my hitter. He was going around hitting all the sales. All I did was bring the stuff in because he older. A lot of the older dudes that's not going to be playing no games with no money and all of that stuff, he got them on lock. He got them on lock. These fingers is going like hotcakes. These fingers going like hotcakes. And I stayed dealing with my man down the tier for a little while until I actually got somebody to start, bringing me my own cans of tobacco down there where I started paying a lot less, making a whole lot more. And then I started bossing up over the penitentiary as a blind dude. Man, things started getting real good for me, but I had to do what I had to do. And when you're a hustler, you're going to hustle it up, live off the land if you got to. I know one thing, I wasn't getting ready to keep on going back and forth over there to that cafeteria, eating that cafeteria food, because sometimes you could be coming from out of the cafeteria or just going in the yard and the pigeons wouldn't even mess with the food that they was throwing away in the cafeteria over the penitentiary. The smell was just that horrible. Pigeons wouldn't mess with it. They'd walk right past the bag. You never see a bag picked open, messed with, nothing. And this is a nasty place. Like, you would see trash bags on the ground instead of in the dumpster over there. Like, the penitentiary was a filthy place to be for real. But just another, good reason for you to keep them 5 P's in your mind. Properly planning for your life. Proper planning prevents poor performance. When you properly plan for your life, you won't have to deal with this. You won't have to deal with food that smells so bad that pigeons won't eat it. You won't have to put yourself at risk to catch a charge, get into a beef, to take care of yourself with a disability in prison. And mind you, don't nobody care. Your business is your business. You got to deal with this problem. X, Y, and Z ain't got to deal with your problem. They got their own issues going on. And guess what? Even if you blind, you better not get in the middle of their program. You better not get in the middle of their program. You can't have a broke leg and get into a beef with somebody because somebody going to attack that cast, take you up off your feet, and whoop you. I done seen old dudes with canes get their canes snatched from them and dudes attack them. Your disability don't mean nothing when you in the penitentiary. It don't mean nothing. But you still got to live and you got to do what you got to do. So what you gonna do when you in a situation like that, which is something that you really don't want to put yourself in that situation. That's why we listening to the wolf. Because the wolf don't want you going up in there and learning how to be a wolf. That's a different mindset. You do not want to be a wolf. You want to be a human being. But guess what? When you do become that wolf, it ain't no turning back. But you can grow. But you do know you got that go in you, if need be. And one of the things that I had to do was start reading books to get my mind to calm down because that wolf will come out of me. Remember what I told y'all before, what Marcus Aurelius said. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Y'all had some happy thoughts. Make some quality moves in your life. Set yourself up for success. Don't set yourself up for failure. Stay away from the penitentiary. Stay away from people that's trying to send you to the penitentiary, or even talking about things that could send them to the penitentiary, because you don't even want that in your mindset. Sometimes you just gotta let that stuff go. You gotta think about you. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one in your skin. Y'all be good. This the Blind Wolf. Holla at your boy.